Welcome to Karkom Cards and Comics. I am here. Oh,
What it do?
I'm here with Josh. Again, we are here for another battle. The battle of the ages. The battle of the appendages. The battle that just took so long to figure out who has an odd number of limbs. What is the rules on what a limb is? Like, these are questions that I didn't think I was going to have to think of, but, it even got to the point where I'm like, oh, snails have 1 foot, technically. so, maybe I can think of a snail character. Can I bring Turbo to the fight?
I mean,
I don't know if he's in any comics, but that's not who I brought. But anyways, if you don't know, we each bring a fighter to the table, and we have to argue why our fighter could win over the other. He knows not who I bring. I know not who he brings. So for our last fight, we had decided that we wanted to just throw out a random
trait.
Just something to narrow down our picks a little bit. And this guy just happened to say an odd number of limbs.
I don't know why I said it. That was really dumb.
Like I liked it though, because it just went back to our Pokemon days where we would make teams of 6 off of some random rule where they had to have more than 2 eyes or whatever, So it's kind of cool, and it made us look up some characters that I didn't know a lot of the characters, that I found.
I think we had to come up to some type of soft agreement where if they had 3 limbs and one of them was a mechanical, it counted. Or if someone had all 4 of the regular limbs and they had one attached, it counts. So we had to give us some leeway, otherwise it would have been such a narrow scope of who we could have picked that we probably would have ended up with the same person. So we did have to give a little bit of leeway on what a limb is or isn't.
Yeah, because even Dr. Octopus has an even number, but he's got the 4 extra limbs, but so we couldn't pick him because it's still even. But
yeah,
when you look at animals in nature, even an odd number of limbs isn't something that you see very often. So
yeah, usually a death sentence in nature.
Usually. So it was kind of interesting coming up with somebody. So predictions wise, I just kind of thought you really liked the idea of Ulysses Claw. Just being a one-armed guy that just uses the sound waves and stuff.
Okay.
So even though we talked about him, we talked about Ash Williams. We talked amongst each other a lot. Going into this, right after he said it, we were like, "What in the hell?" What?
Yeah. I literally just Google searched comic characters missing limbs, and I just started going down a list and naming them out to him, and because I couldn't think of any off the top of my head that I was drawing a blank.
Yeah, the only one that I actually thought of on my own was Starro. And that was in the episode that, I'm like, who has 5? Oh, Starro, I guess. But
all I could think of was the dude from Street Fighter he's missing an arm, but I don't even know his name. Or if he's even in it. I know Street Fighter has comics, but I don't know if he's appeared.
And I don't even know that Street Fighter character that you're talking about. Because I thought you were talking about Vega just because he had the claws. But it's not even a fake limb, right?
Yeah, no.
But, so I don't even know that character that you're talking about. But who do you think I brought?
I'm just going to guess Meek. Because I know at one point he did have one of his arms chopped off.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I had not even thought of him at all. Never even considered him. I did think, too, that you might be bringing Nightcrawler. Because, the tail he uses as an extra limb.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
He does hang, from trees or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He wields a sword with it.
That would have been good. I didn't even consider tails as an extra limb. I just.
Oh, okay. So, well, I did. I kind of went that route, and then I flipped it from tails to an extra appendage on the face. So I went with an elephant-based character that has a trunk that he uses to actually fight and also like shoot water.
Okay.
So this character
From Ninja Turtles?
is not from Ninja Turtles. He's from the Masters of the Universe area, but he originated as a toy and then was in the comics. So technically he was an action figure first, but then he was
Well,
in
that's
the
how
comics.
a lot of the Hasbro-based comic book characters were.
Yeah.
They were always toys first.
But this guy is called Snout Spout.
Snout Spout. Okay.
He is, when I saw this character, I was just like, what is this? But this is his original action figure. He looks like that. And so in the original action figure, he just has like basically the same thing He-Man's got going on with his little bra and lots of flesh showing, and then just a metal helmet that he uses to suck up water, and then it's stored in a jet, like a pack on his back, and then he uses that to shoot.
How does he suck up water through his snout and it stores in a pack?
Yeah, because it's like a android helmet, essentially.
Okay.
So, but then, like when it was made as a reissue, like when Masters of the Universe came back, they made them look super awesome.
Oh yeah, it looks badass.
And he's like all android, like so. Now he doesn't have like any fleshy parts just exposed, and then so he's basically the firefighter of Eternia, and regular old fixer-upper of whatever. So, but
Okay.
I love this picture. When I saw this picture, that's the one where I was like, this is my guy. Like I'm picking this guy. It's such a awesome. He looks so strong and unique. So like, there's a fan-made action figure of him as the new one.
That's cool.
You know, so that's who I went with. Snout Spout.
Spout.
And if I don't actually slow down and say it like that, I won't say it right. I promise.
All right. So the character I went with is a her. She hails from the Marvel comic universe. Her real name is Shan Koi Man.
Shankoi Man? Okay. I don't know.
She was part of the X-Men at one point.
Really?
Bigger part of the New Mutants, the Hellions and the Utopians, more than so as X-Men. But she was part of all those groups at one point. She was one of the first major lesbian characters in a mainstream comic, which would have been New Mutants. Yeah, her. Any guesses on who that might be?
No, because the only well, I don't really know Hellions too well, but you know, I'm thinking of Danny Moonstar and Raven Sinclair, who is like Moonstone and Wolfsbane, but I don't recognize that name.
So she's an Asian character. She once had a twin brother, but she absorbed him to double her power. Well, not to double her power. That was just more of an after effect of what happened when she absorbed her brother, because her brother was an asshole. Anyway.
Huh. Yeah, okay.
So the character I went with is Karma.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, look at her missing that leg right there, all glorious.
It looks like a Terminator leg.
It does look like a Terminator leg. But as far as her powers go, she's a telepath.
Okay.
She has mental possession, remote possession, illusion casting. She can create a psychic shield. She has sensory scrying and mind control. So I immediately feel like I don't know what I'm going to do against an android. It makes it a little rough.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's still a chance here. So
Sure.
So yeah, her brother had the same powers as her, but because he was older, he was better at wielding those powers. And at one point, there was this whole fight where he was controlling the Fantastic Four and
Oh,
Spider-Man.
so she didn't absorb him in the womb.
No.
She absorbed him way later.
Way later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's totally different than what I was thinking.
There's the storyline where he's basically absorbing or mind controlling the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, and then she gains control of Spider-Man, so she's fighting the Fantastic Four with Spider-Man under mind control, and he's using the Fantastic Four to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at one point, the brother gains control of Spider-Man, but she gains control of Thing and the Human Torch. And some weird brawl happens, and she gets to like the limits of her powers, and then you know how like when you're at the limit of your power, a lot of characters will have like that one sudden like huge burst. And yeah, she ended up doing that and absorbing her brother, which
interesting.
Put her in a coma. But when she came to, found out basically she doubled all her powers. So
so she went Super Saiyan.
Basically, Super Kirby. Yeah. But I just thought it was cool, like using the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man as pawns as they're just sitting back, Jedi mind tricking these people.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's cool.
Another funny story about her is she was once taken over by Shadow King, who, when he's like in his human form, he's like a fat guy who loves to eat all the time. So while he was that person in her body, she became like super fat because she was still eating all the time. Everything Shadow King did what was it, something Farouk something, I can't remember his Shadow King's human name. But so she became super fat, and then Loki was like messing with them all, and then like after he was done having his fun, he returned everyone back to their states they were. Like for all the New Mutants, one of them became a Valkyrie, so she gained like the flying horse, the Pegasus, and a couple other changes like that. But then when Loki turned everyone back, technically she should have been fat again because she had lost all her weight when Loki was messing with her, but he let her keep her slim form again. So I guess it was just a weird way to get her skinny to retcon it, I guess.
All right.
So she's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do against an android. I will say, because since she is missing her leg, she did lose her leg while fighting Cameron Hodge.
Oh, okay.
He jammed a spear right through her kneecap, so she lost just above the knee all the way down while they were fighting. So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so Snout Spout was he on the promotional card that came with the character. It said that he was an Etherean peasant who was captured by Hordak and then subjected to fiendish experiments. Hordak. And he did experiments on him, which turned him into the elephantine cyborg that he is now.
Okay.
But although initially he was supposed to actually just serve the evil horde, he managed to throw off the brainwashing and then escape to Eternia, where he joined He-Man and the other heroic warriors. In a story entitled The Unknown Warrior, he actually makes his way to Eternia wearing a mask, and he refuses to remove this mask until, or even reveal his identity until he's a renowned hero. So he's like, his whole purpose is to be like a known hero and actually like worthy of respect.
Hard to do that when you're just an elephant who puts out fires.
Yeah, kinda.
Grayskull goes.
But he was also just insecure about his appearance. Like,
he's got a complex. Okay.
He did, when he was still human.
We can take advantage. Oh yeah, that's right. He's not human.
So yeah, like so later when he fights against the horde, he is somehow captured and then turned into the cyborg, and it's somehow not able to be undone because he meets with a fairy to ask if he can actually turn back into a human, and they say that there's some sort of unknown power that made this happen. So as far as they know, he can never become human again. And then again, and he's only shown in very few comics, but later on there also is a comic where he's shown as being friends with Rio Blast. I don't know who that character is, but like throughout the whole comic, they're like trying to one up each other, and they keep like smack talking each other, like kind of like how Gimli and Legolas do.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
so it's friendly banter, but they're always trying to outdo one another. So that's basically it. I mean, he has an axe, like a pretty badass looking axe, and he has like super strength because he's an android and everything. But that's really about it. Plus being able to shoot water out of your nose.
I mean, I guess if I needed a snotty shower.
Yeah. Well, the android shouldn't have much snot in there, but
That's all.
But yeah, that's about it. So, yeah, does her metal leg have anything special to it other than
It's got
giving
some
her the ability
sharp-ass toenails?
It does look like there are claws on that thing. Like I don't know why, but yeah, that looks insane. Just how sharp those look.
Yeah. Definitely needs a petty.
So she needs to take that off before we're getting in bed.
I mean, I guess your guy could shoot water at Karma's leg and, wait for it to rust over.
Well, like, is there any grip on that thing? Like, is she gonna fall over? But yeah. So I don't know. She's only a telepath, so she's not telekinetic.
So, mental possession. She's not going to move items with her mind other than people.
Right, okay.
So I think her biggest two attributes are going to be her psychic shield. Because, I mean, when your guy comes at her with the axe, snout spout?
Yes.
Yeah, when snout spout comes swinging the axe, we can, protect ourselves with a shield. And then the other thing is going to be illusion casting. So I'm thinking maybe that Karma could play on the complex about him wanting to be this like super badass hero like He-Man.
Okay.
And maybe show him what he could be. All in the meantime, we unplug him.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say though, like he could probably just shoot water through whatever illusions and see that they're illusions pretty quickly, and then find the one that actually got knocked down by this powerful jet of water. And
I mean, but these illusions she can cast are so good. They've even fooled Sabretooth, and he's got like super senses like Wolverine.
Okay.
So she can cast like super real illusions.
I still think that the water shooting through them would be kind of hard.
But I mean, I guess but she's gonna play on the emotions, where he's gonna be like, what the hell am I looking at here? And
okay, so not something that he's gonna want to fight, essentially.
Yeah, maybe some hot elephant chick, or like like I said, I'm more or less playing on him like trying to be a hero type thing. Maybe a damsel in distress, and he's like, oh, I gotta save her.
But how long does that work?
Or maybe a fire.
Yeah, but see that like wouldn't it go out? Like how long would a firefighter need to understand that the fire that you're working on isn't conventional?
I've watched firefighters put out fires, and when they're shooting at a building that's just roaring in flames, it doesn't look like anything's happening. They're just shooting water on it. So
that's really disrespectful.
Sorry for all you firefighters out there. Do better?
Yeah, my Uncle Tom was a fire captain. Or fire chief. One of those, I don't know.
Hi, Uncle Tom.
Yeah. He didn't want me at my great aunt's funeral. So.
Oh, fuck you, Uncle Tom.
Yeah, we can use the F-bomb for that one. Yeah, none of them are watching, I promise. But yeah, dude, like I don't know how long that's gonna work. And with Android eyes, do they work the same? Like, how do you cast an illusion to an android?
I don't know.
Does she know?
Does Karma know?
Karma doesn't know. Karma's losing this one. We're marking it down for Snout Spout.
Yeah, I feel like I thought I had a good character until you said you were bringing a goddamn robot. As soon as you said that, I was like, man, this guy learned who I was bringing ahead of time.
No, I had no clue. I did not, out of all of the research I did not see that character even.
I would have blamed. I'm blaming Pilcher for leaking info.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She's tight-lipped on this one. Next week, though, no, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna pay her. If I know which one is next week.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I have to concede this because being someone who can only control minds, we're not going to control an android mind. I mean, I can probably block for days and hope the android
I don't
runs
know
out of battery.
I don't really know if the psychic shield is going to work against this. I don't know. I can't say for sure because
I mean, even if it did, though, it's only going to buy me time because every psychic that you've ever seen in any comic book, their psychic shield only lasts like it wears on them every time it blocks anything. So
that's true.
Look at the Invisible Woman or Jean Grey.
Yeah, and we never see his limit on how much power he can go
because he's an android or a robot or whatever. He's going to come with the exact same power. He's not going to be getting tired or anything like that. He's just going to be, I am machine.
Right.
And I'm just going to be, looking at him in my ball as it shrinks and eventually shatters. Like, I don't know. Like,
yes.
We're not worried about the water. We're worried about the axe.
I'm taking this one. I don't care.
As you should.
I like this character too. I don't know why.
Snout Spout?
I want that damn figure now.
So now we got to hope he's in the new Netflix series.
Well, hey, Kevin Smith, add him to season 2.
I know you're watching.
Yes.
I know you're watching. And I'm waiting for Clerks 3.
Yeah, get on that, man.
Man. All right, well, I guess this one's in the books, huh?
Yeah, I think this one's pretty much said and done. I do want to say that right now we are sitting at 16 subscribers. We're actually going to do a giveaway when we hit 25. If you don't know, we also sell comics out of a Mega Mall that's near our house. We do mystery boxes in there. We do grab bags. We do a little bit of everything, like pop vinyls, VHS tapes,
laser discs,
video
games.
Yeah, you name it, and it's a collectible. We probably have tried to sell it or sold it.
Yeah.
But when we hit 25, all you have to do is like, comment, be subscribed, and you're in the running to actually win a free, 100% free. I will ship it for free. Everything. Yep. Mystery box with a grab bag of magic cards in it.
Yeah, so once we hit that 25, we'll do a video, and that's the video you'll have to like and comment on and be subscribed to. So we'll do that video, and then that's the one you'll have to, and we'll bring it up in every video leading up to. So, because we're excited, we're a small channel, we're just trying to grow, and we just, want you guys to grow with us, so give you some of the stuff that we enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, there's less than 20 of us right now in the kingdom, but we want to grow this kingdom as much as we can and make more content. We have fun doing this, so we like you to be a part of that. For next week's fight, we're actually, it's my turn to pick a condition, so
hopefully with not as ridiculous of a trait as I went with.
Yeah, I kind of just think that, to keep it broader, we're just going to do like the costume or whatever that they wear has to be predominantly red.
So like skin color or whatever shows the most when you normally see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so just predominantly red outfit or skin or whatever. Just red has to be the main focus point. So not Superman, that's just not enough red.
What about the Human Torch?
The Human Torch is not red.
No, his costume's blue.
The costume's blue. So as much as I like the Human Torch, I could never pick Johnny Storm. But the Jim Hammond, he actually does wear a red suit.
I bet Snout Spout can beat Johnny Storm.
Maybe.
Maybe a future video.
Oh man! Oh, don't say that. No, Stout Spout's not coming back for a future video. He's gonna remain in the annals of the victory pile and just remain there. But I like Karma though. Karma sounds kind of cool. I just thought it was entirely insane. She just absorbed her brother.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be like in the womb, so it was totally innocent. No, she just killed him.
Yep. I mean,
that's karma for you.
She lost control of her power, and karma's a bitch.
Yeah, I guess she is. All right. Well, with that note, the Karkomites or the village of Karkom. Should we be a village for right now? Anyways, I'm out of here. What are you?
I'm still here, but we're gonna end the video.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.